3.
For decades, the dispute has been raging who rightfully holds the title to that mighty ribbon of commerce, the Ohio River. And like the legendary feuds between the Hatfields and McCoys, river dwellers along both banks are voicing their often impassioned views on this deep-rooted question.
Yo there, how they fight?
Like they all got lockjaw, you?
Not doing over here either.
Hey, what do you reckon them federal boys will decide about who owns this here river?
Well, I don't know. Whatever they do, the idea of being a Buckeye would scare me right out of the water.
Seems to me, since this river dispute's been going on, all them carp and catfish been on vacation.
Why, no wonder, man. I'd jump out of the bank, too, if I had to be a Buckeye.
Dumb briar hopper.
Say what?
I said, I guess I'll grab me a can of beer and pop her.
Oh, I see. Sure be a shame, you know.
What's that?
All you Ohio boys that bought Kentucky fishing licenses gonna be stuck if they give us this side of the river.
Stuck? Heck, I hear tell they use that same license to practice law over there.
Horse fellas, we got one of the most efficient, self-reliant, efficient, and wonderful governments in this here country.
Is that so?
That's so, yeah.
Then how come your state bird is the housefly?
Now listen, you pea-brain Buckeye.
Don't call none of your heathen curses to me.
Why, you ain't no better than them commie infiltrators going around grabbing up property that rightfully belongs to others.
Commie infiltrators? You've been sniffing that bluegrass too long, son. Why, Supreme Court Justice himself said that the original boundary line has been moved to the middle of the river.
Is that so? And just what is his name? Jack Cousteau?
Well, all I know is there must be a good reason they call it the Ohio River. I mean, fair is fair. How'd you Kentucky boys like it if Ohio owned the Kentucky River?
If and you did, that beaver patrol of yours over there would have half the state underwater.
That ain't such a bad idea.
Yeah, well, I don't think your boys could do half the job we done of maintaining this overgrown creek.
Maintain what? You call putting all that carbon tetrafluorochlorous stuff in my drinking water maintaining?
Oh, I got better things to do than sit out jawing with you all day. Now, I'm coming back here tomorrow, same time, 2 o'clock. And you better have that $10 Kentucky fishing license, boy, or I'm going to pull the plug on your fishing.
Ain't no briar gonna pull the plug on me. I'll just pull the plug on him.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jack Greato.
Just smoked my last cigarette, just drank my last wine. I had the urge to call you up, but I haven't got a dime. The gas gauge is reading empty, and I don't know what to do. I'm 14 miles from Davie, Indiana, and I'm trying to get to you. Ain't got much of nothing, but what I've got is mine. I'm going back to Davie, Indiana, gonna try it one more time. My knees have grown out through my jeans, my boots could use new heels. The saddest dog you've ever seen is exactly how I feel. Storm clouds are brewing overhead, the sun just won't shine through. I'm 14 miles from Davie, Indiana, and I'm trying to get to you. My share of honky-tonks, and I've had my share of jobs. I made some women happy, and I made some women sob. I'm driving down this blacktop road and feeling oh so blue. I'm 14 miles from Davie, Indiana, and I'm trying to get to you. Ain't got much of nothing, but what I've got is mine. I'm going back to Davie, Indiana, gonna try it one more time. My knees have grown out through my jeans, my boots could use new heels. The saddest dog you've ever seen is exactly how I feel. Storm clouds are brewing overhead, that sun just won't shine through. I'm 14 miles from Vivi, Indiana, and I'm trying to get to you. 14 miles from Vivi, Indiana, and I'm trying to get to you.
Thank you very much.
Jack Reno, ladies and gentlemen.
Dick, it's good to see you.
Same here, Jack. It's wonderful to have you with us on Cincinnati Country.
I'm very glad you invited me on the show.
This is a man that just made audiences enjoy him for years and years as a part of our radio station, and we're so happy for your career and glad you're doing so well.
I'm doing fine, Dick.
You got a big honor last year. Country music disc jockey, not only of the U.S., but the world. We've been together so many years. Tell the folks how you got started in the business, Jack.
I'll tell you what. I was a disc jockey in Peoria, Illinois at the time, and I recorded a commercial for a Kroger company out of the South, and it played in Nashville, Tennessee. And a fellow by the name of Buddy Killen, who owns the Tree Publishing Company, heard the commercial on the Nashville stations. He said, that guy's bugging me to death. He says, my kids are singing it. All the kids in the neighborhood are singing this commercial. Who is he? And he said, I've got a song for him. And I went down to Nashville. He called me up and said, this is Buddy Killen. And I said, yeah, I'll bet. I'd been turned down by everybody. Every record company in the business had said, no, we don't have any room on our label for you. But then when he called me and told me, then I couldn't believe it was really him. But it was, and they recorded repeat after me, and that's what happened.
You talked about tough things and all that. Now, we've got to talk about one of the toughest parts of the business. Now, what, being a record promoter for crying out loud?
A record promoter. Well, I tell you what, those record promoters, they used to bug me to death. They'd come in.
Is that right? Wait, wait a minute.
What's this?
What are you? T.G. Shepherd.
I used to be a record promoter, and the toughest part for me was getting you disc jockeys to play my records.
I know.
That was the toughest part.
I'll sympathize with you.
We're going to take care of that right now on Cincinnati Country. We're not going to make you wait to do your record. We're going to ask you to do it right now.
You got it.
Each part is so easy to touch. Oh, you feel good all over. That's why I need you so much. When you're here by my side, with your arms open wide, and heaven is happening to me. I don't know where to start. Lord, I love every part, and I want everything that I see. Honey, you feel good all over. Each part is so easy to touch. Oh, you feel good all over. That's why I need you so much. When you're holding my hand, I'm one hell of a man. When you kiss me, you set me on fire. is there. Honey, you feel good all over. Each part is so easy to touch. Oh, you feel good all over. That's why I need you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, within the hour, a lucky and courageous WUBE listener has set a new world's record for listening to the same phonograph record played over and over non-stop for nearly 4 days. The song, Convoy by C.W. McCall. And here to chat with that lucky winner of $3,000 in cash and prizes is your Cincinnati country music disc jockey, Larry B.
Thank you. Yes, here's the proud and happy listener, Richard Hoene, who spent the last 3 days, 17 hours, 22 minutes, and 4 seconds listening to Convoy. How do you feel, Dick? Well, I think we know how to perk you up. How'd you like to hear about all those prizes and cash you've won for this amazing feat of endurance?
Cash, give me the cash.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Here is a certified check in the amount of $29.75.
$29.75. What happened to $3,000?
$3,000 in cash and prizes, prizes, prizes. And you're going to love them. First off, 4 consecutive weekends for 2, all expenses paid, at Alvin Jarvis Dairy Farm in Walton, Kentucky. Transportation provided by Ajax Bus Service.
Buses make me sick.
Now, that's a biggie, worth at least $1,000. At least that's what Alvin Jarvis says. Now, do you like to tinker with cars?
I never owned one.
Great! Because Austin Field's used and new auto repair shop wants you to enjoy a lifetime supply of fan belts plus rubber grommets for car hoods, worth several $100s depending on how long you own your car.
I don't own a car.
Great! Then think about how happy you're going to make some friend or relative.
What's a grommet?
Don't worry, it's in the instructions. Now, this is really exciting. The Shamus Detective Agency of Cold Spring, Kentucky will devote 200 hours in tracing the history of your family all the way back to your roots. You do have roots, don't you?
Not too many, no.
Yeah, well, this prize from Shamus Detective Agency is valued at over $1,000 and, of course, includes the results of the search on high-quality bonded paper suitable for Xeroxing. This lovely binder is also included, but there is a separate charge for this.
How much for that?
Well, it just so happens it comes out to exactly $29.75, not including tax.
I get the tax.
No. We'll take care of the tax. Now, listen, we have many, many more prizes for you, of course, but I won't list all of them right now. We'll let you wait a bit. Wait for the mail. You've probably had enough surprises for one day. Instead, I'll wrap things up here with this fantastic super surprise in this entire package of prizes and cash worth up to $3,000. It is to mark your amazing feat of listening to one song for over 3 days. Here, flown in for the occasion, direct from Omaha, Nebraska, signed by his own hand, your own copy of C.W. McCall's album, Convoy.
More Cincinnati country follows after this.